My name is Jordan Matthews. I'm a full-time nurse, a single parent, and I never expected to end up in a fight with my HOA over a ramp. My dad had a stroke last year. He moved in with us so I could take care of him. He's in a wheelchair now, so I did what any loving son would do. I had a small wooden ramp built over the front steps so he could get into the house safely. It wasn't fancy, just solid, safe, and built by a licensed contractor. 2 weeks later, a white envelope showed up taped to my door. Your property is in violation of HOA regulations. Unauthorized structure. Please remove the wheelchair ramp within 14 days. I thought it was a mistake. I called the HOA office and explained everything. My dad's condition, the urgency, the fact that this was a temporary accessibility feature. The woman on the phone said flatly, "The ramp was not submitted for approval. Remove it or face daily fines." I was stunned. This wasn't a shed or a fence. It was an accessibility ramp. I tried to reason with them, sent in documents, doctor's notes, ADA references, everything. They ignored it. Then the fines started coming. $50 a day. My neighbors. They were too afraid to get involved. But one finally whispered to me at the mailbox, "They don't want medical stuff visible from the street. It lowers the value." That was it. I'd had enough. I contacted a disability rights attorney. She took one look at the letter and said, "They've just broken federal law." We filed a formal complaint with the Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, under the Fair Housing Act, which protects people with disabilities from housing discrimination. Things moved fast. 2 months later, the HOA received a cease and desist order. They were also hit with a formal investigation and a potential lawsuit. That same week, their president resigned, and 3 other board members followed. The new interim board sent me an apology letter, and not only allowed the ramp to stay, but held a community vote to rewrite their policies around accessibility and disability accommodations. Now, every home in the neighborhood has access to inclusive guidelines. And my dad? He wheels himself up the ramp every morning, waves at the neighbors, and says, "Funny how a ramp shook up the whole street." What would you do if they tried to take away your loved one's access to their own home? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more shocking true HOA stories.